Hello, 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 hello. Hi guys. Hello my lovely, all my beautiful girls and my lovely looking guys out there. How y'all doing? So yes, I am back. I know I've been like MIA, but I actually haven't, because if you like follow me on like Instagram or you're on my BBM or whatever, Facebook, you know that I actually haven't been MIA. It's just been on YouTube. And that's because I've had like the worst experience with my laptop. Like, oh my goodness, like, literally I just had issues with my laptop and I could not upload on YouTube, and it was so annoying, but I got it fixed and now I am back, and I'm back for good. I'm not quitting. I didn't quit YouTube. So many people kept asking me, where are your videos? Why are you not on YouTube? When last did you make a video? And I'm like, I didn't quit. I did not quit. But anyway, I hope everyone is doing really well. I'm good. As y'all can probably see, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. So anyway, today I just wanted to talk about something that was just on my mind, and I'm going to make it as brief as I can. You know I talk a lot, but it's only on YouTube that I actually talk this much. I don't even talk this much in real life. Well, this is real life, but yeah, you know what I mean. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about something, and by the title of this video, cause I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is true. Anyway, right? So oh, by the way, sometimes I cannot pronounce my H's. I forget to pronounce them. So if you hear me say happy, just ignore me. You know what I actually mean. And if anyone wants to slag me off, I actually don't mind, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm gonna just talk to you today about happiness, and I just have 3 points that I just want to share with you guys, because I was just thinking to myself, right, we make this mistake, right? And I know everyone does it, where we kind of like look at someone's life and we're just like, oh my god, their life looks perfect. They have everything going for them. They have the money, they have this, they have that, and I don't have it. And oh my god, I wish I was them. I wish I lived their life. But we don't actually know like the journey and the process to how they got to where they're going, or where they are. And I was just thinking, like, you know, like some people, you know, you might think they have it, like they have everything, and we think that they're so happy, but they're not. And so I just wanted to share 3 points that just popped into my head on basically talking about happiness. Like, I'm so happy, like I don't even know why, but I just am. But anyway, right, but these 3 points are actually what helped me get to that stage where I could just genuinely, sincerely, and just be happy, because that's really what's important to me right now in my life, is just to be happy and have peace. Like, I feel like that is one of the best like gifts of life. But anyway, right, so the first one that I want to share with you guys is to basically to not let anyone affect your happiness. Do not let anyone steal your happiness. Do not let, okay, I'm going to share this, right, because you know, like, obviously people are going to annoy you, people are going to hurt you, people are going to like disappoint you, betray you, do all sorts to you, and it can be very hurtful. And you know, you do have the right to get upset and everything, but don't dwell on that and then decide not to be happy. And do you know, there's something that I always say to myself, I don't know if this is selfish or whatever, but this is how I get through certain things, right? If someone hurts me and I realize that I'm actually dwelling too much on the pain or whatever they did to me, I just think to myself, right, this person that did this thing to me is out there living their life, having bands, having the ball, and I'm here like depressed and upset and thinking about, oh my god, they did this to me, and they're there living their life and having fun, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm being a little bit thick here. Sorry to use that word, but to be honest, like, I need to just cop on and get on with my life and move on, because life is just way too short. And I know I'm going to forget to say certain things in this video. I have it written down, but anyway. But yeah, that's something that I really want to get across, is we shouldn't let anybody like determine whether we're going to live a happy life or not. Obviously, we're all, even the Bible says it, that there's a time for everything. And obviously we're going to go through different things in life that will make us, you know, be like, you're going to be down, you're going to be upset, you could go through loss, you could go through heartbreak, You go through all sorts. Jesus went through all sorts, but he still lived a happy and peaceful life. And like, obviously Jesus being our example, well, he's my example. I don't know about you guys, but he's my example. And for me, it's just like, you know what, that's enough for me to just, you know, let go of whatever it is that is hurting me. If somebody hurts me, it's cool, whatever. I could, like, you know, spend a day kind of upset or whatever, but I'm not gonna like dwell on that like pain or whatever, and then decide to not live a happy life, because life is just way too short. Before you know it, you're just old and you're bitter and you're not living a happy life, and you look back and you're like, oh my god, it's all because of what someone did to me. And then you look at that person's life and they're busy like living their life. Anyway, so the second point that I want to share is that we should make Jesus the center of everything in our life. Like, okay, some people might just be like, yeah, I've heard this so many times, but for real, if you make Jesus the center of everything in your life, like slowly but surely, all the negativity just starts to just evaporate. But basically, right, I'll tell you now, like, even when you're going through stuff, if you can sit back, if you can discipline yourself to sit back and just think of the goodness of God, to just think of how much he loves you, even though like we're so undeserving as humans, we're a handful, like, but Jesus still loves us. Like, that's enough for me to kind of just be like, you know what, I'm grateful. And the thing about happy people is they're very grateful. They're grateful people. For the littlest things mean the world to them, and they are grateful for that. And because they're grateful for that, they can be happy and, you know, like, enjoy this life. I'm so sick, right? You know what annoys me, right? Is the people, religious people, that make it seem that like Christianity is boring and they feel like they can't, you know, go out and have fun simply because they're a Christian. God, no! If dressing well, right, makes you feel good, you go ahead and do that. You don't care what anyone says, you know what I mean? If sitting on the grass and just having a laugh with your friends makes you happy, you do that. If going out for dinner every week, don't come back to me and blame me if you get fat or whatever, like, it's not my fault. But anyway, if going out, having, like, just chilling with your friends makes you happy, do that. Going to a concert, going to the cinema, just do whatever makes you happy. Do not hide behind Christianity and feel like it's such a burden that you can't do anything. All you can do is go to church. Man, that, don't even get me started. Like, you cannot live your life like that. Like, you're in this world, you need to enjoy it before you leave. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, you need to fix your eyes. Just look up to God. Just make him the center of everything. Do you know what I was actually thinking about, right? You know, during the crucifixion, when Jesus was being nailed to the cross, and then he prayed to God and he was like, oh Lord, forgive them, for they don't know what they're doing. And I was like, really? Really? How is Jesus able to say this, even though he is literally going through hell? He's going through one of his disciples betraying him, people and Thomas doubting him, Peter denying him. But he's just like, oh, do you know what, yeah, just forgive them. And for me, I was just like, you know what, he was able to do that simply because his happiness wasn't based on his disciples being there. And you know, it's like sometimes, like, I'll give an example of like friendships or relationships. Like, people, when you're with somebody, if they become your joy and your happiness, like, of course they give you joy, but they should not be the source of it all, that to the point that if they leave you, that you can't be happy, or you feel like you can't enjoy life anymore because this person is not there. There's something that I keep saying now, right? Something that my dad preached, and it's like, you are complete and you are whole. So like, every other thing is an addition. Jesus makes me complete. He has made me whole. The fact that he died on the cross for me, I'm whole. So every other thing, if a man is going to come into my life right now, he's not going to make me complete. I'm already complete. Boy, man, because I don't want a boy. Man, you are just an addition. I love you and all, and I appreciate you and all, but you're an addition. Because if you feel like somebody is going to make you whole, obviously we're humans. We're going to mess up. We're going to upset somebody by mistake or purposely, but we're human, so like, we're bound to like do something that will upset you. But if Jesus is the center of everything and you like put your wholeness in him, it's just so much better because he's so reliant, like you can rely on. He's got you every day, all day, every day. Jesus has got you. And the last point is, what was my last point? Oh yeah, I remember. Happiness is a choice, right? And I know people will be like, girl, you better hush your mouth there. What do you mean happiness is a choice? It's a choice. It's basically like every other thing in life, basically. It's a choice. The fact that I'm wearing this today is a choice. The fact that I had my hair like this, no one forced me. No one forced me. All of this is a choice. Everything in life is a choice. If I'm upset, you know, like for example, it's a good example in the Bible is Job, right? He lost everything. He lost every single thing. But at the end of the day, he just went back to God and he fixed his eyes on Jesus. And he had his moments of mourn. So you're allowed to be disappointed. You're allowed to cry your eyes out if that's what's going to make you feel better. But don't stay there and don't decide that you're not going to move on, and don't decide to judge every other person based on what one person did to you. Don't do that. You need to make that decision that, you know what, right? I've been hurt. I'm broken. I want to cry. I'm disgusted by life right now. I can't deal. But you know what? I'm going to get up and I'm going to live my life. And eventually, if you make it a habit just to, discipline your mind to basically just let go of negativity. And you see, I was thinking about how I would define happiness. And for me, it's the ability to basically get rid of the negativity that is going on or whatever, and be able to replace it with something positive. It could be anything. It could be just like, if I'm in a bad mood or whatever, like I like music, I just dance for no reason. I just be dancing, I sing. Like, honestly, like I think my neighbors probably think like there's always parties in this house, but there's no parties in my house. But seriously, like I just dance, I sing. There are different things that you can do to make yourself happy. Like, get to know yourself. Know the things that actually make you feel on top of the world. For me, it's music. For me, it's looking good. Sometimes I just wear makeup for the crack, for the laugh. Literally, like I can decide I'm not going anywhere, but I'm going to wear makeup and take selfies. Yeah, I said it. I know you do it too. Don't even judge me. I know you do it too. Yeah, anyway, other things that you can do is just go out, chill with your friend. If you feel like being alone makes you, get into that depressed type of state of mind or whatever, go out with your friend, go to your friend's house. If you don't have a friend, make your family your friend, or buy a pet. But you know what I mean, just find something that makes you like, even if you don't, like, go to the shops, go for a walk. Something I recently love doing is working out. I love working out. Like, I know I don't look it, and some people probably start laughing. You work out. I'm the one that's gonna end up in the nice body. Anyway, but like, I enjoy working out, and it's something weird, right? I enjoy cleaning. Like, sometimes I just clean because it just cools me down. Like, while I'm cleaning and I'm listening to music, and I just feel when I clean, like, the atmosphere just changes. Am I the only one that does that? I am unique, so it's okay. But anyway, that's something that I like doing. But yeah, like, I just want everyone to be happy. Honestly, like, I just see so many people going through, depression and going through hard times. And it's just like, I wish there's something I can do. And if there is anything that I can do, I will, like, help. I will make you happy and bubbly and stuff. And if you're like me, that you're like such a bubbly person, then when you're like quiet, everybody's like, what's wrong with you? Oh my god, that's like the worst question ever. Like, it irritates me so much. I just want to punch like the person in the face. I'm not violent. But anyway, yeah, like, it's so hurtful. And like, so many people get deceived by what they see online. Like, you see, like, even on YouTube, people just automatically think that, oh, you're on YouTube and your life is perfect. Nobody's life is perfect. you have the power to put whatever you want out there. You see someone's Instagram, you're thinking their life is great. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors, so don't compare yourself to nobody. Just live your own life. Focus on God. Just like, seriously, when you start focusing on God, He will lead and direct you into what areas you should, like, you know, put your effort in and stuff. Like, I'm telling you now, like I'll give you an example. Even if like you don't even have a job and like you're getting really down about it and you feel like, oh my God, I'm doing nothing with your life, use that time to get to know yourself. Use that time to know something like you're actually good at that you never like knew. Use that time to, you know, explore, read the Bible, and get to know who Jesus is. Get to know His expectations. Get to know His promises that He has for you. Trust me, like when you do that, I've gone through that process where like I've just made that extra effort to read my Bible, and now it's a habit. It's like when I don't like read my Bible, it's like I feel the need to, because I just feel when you feel that like presence and you feel like God with you and everything, you just feel so good. It's such a nice experience, and that alone can make you happy. I should stop talking, right? Okay, fine. I'm not talking anymore. I'm not talking. There's nothing you can do. I'm not talking anymore. But anyway, guys, I'm just gonna leave it at that because I talk too much, and yeah. So anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your patience. Thank you to my new subscribers. Hi. So yeah, if you're not subscribed, just subscribe. Just like, comment, do whatever you want. To be honest with you. But anyway, yeah, just subscribe, and yeah, if you want to stalk my life, you can follow me on Instagram. It's Vicky_moments. Stalk me if you want, it's okay. But anyway, yeah, so I will talk to you guys later. Hope you guys have a beautiful day. It's like, seriously, like the weather's been so good lately, and that makes me happy. Honestly, it's so sad. When I see the sun, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so happy. Anyway, I'm gonna stop being a clown, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.